So over the course of the season, obviously you've emerged as a guy that's going to be competing for top 2, top 3 draft positioning. What did you learn about yourself as a player on the court?
One thing I learned is just competing at a high level with your teammates. I think that's the funnest thing you can do with any team is just compete at a high level, trying to get better, just show what you're made of.
Victor Wembanyama, of course, is a guy that everyone's going to say is the #1 overall pick. How do you view the #1 selection?
For me, I feel like I'm #1, but you can't beat 7'5", 8-foot wingspan. So I mean, the guy's an animal. I mean, I respect him. I just try right now. I'm just taking it day by day with my family. Just slow. I feel like when we get to that night, it's probably gonna be really exciting and emotional. A lot of hugs, a lot of handshakes. So, I think that's all we can ask for now.
When you think about role models at the NBA level, who are the guys that you studied as you were growing up and playing basketball, and who are the guys that you now feel like you model your game after?
Well, I kind of studied Paul George, kind of model my game after his, just with my own twist to it. I kind of still majority of his moves and just put my own kind of twist to it and just perfect it then. I like more of the Indiana Pacers PG, 360 windmill PG. So current PG, he's nice, but I think the prime PG was Indiana Pacers PG. One part of my game that I model mostly is I take pride in the defensive side. Your game is not gonna always go good on offense. It's just how you can impact the game on any side of the ball, which is defense. It's all about making the small plays like diving on the floor, taking the charges, getting rebounds. I just started taking charges when I got to college, so I feel like giving my body up can go real far.
So in high school, is that you were trying to preserve? You knew I'm gonna save it for the pros.
Never taken a charge in high school. I don't have one on my resume to this day. I usually just block everybody's shot in high school, so that never thought about taking a charge.
What was your first charge attempt experience like?
It was actually bad. I got dunked on, but it was a charge. But
you got the call.
It happened. Yeah, I got the call. It happens. It was in practice. I'm not gonna tell you who dunked on me though.
What about in the game?
I think it was Ole Miss game. I think it was coming down on a break. Kind of tried to do a crossover. I kind of slid in front of him and took a charge.
What do you think your biggest goal at the NBA level is going to be?
Being a vocal leader. I think I started being a vocal leader this past year during my college year. I think I've always led with my actions in high school. Due to the fact I didn't really talk to anybody in high school, I feel like ever since I got to Bama, I kind of got close with the team and the coaches. So I just kind of played in with that.
With your case, a lot of what you can say is limited, but from your perspective, how do you look back at that situation? What did you learn from it?
It's definitely a learning lesson. You can clearly see that your career can change in a heartbeat. And one thing I've learned was always got to be aware of your surroundings and just where you're at all times.
Do you feel like mentally and emotionally, you think that tested you in a way as well? Obviously, in the tournament, is something that hung over you. Do you feel like it strengthened you?
Definitely. I mean, it kind of brought me to be the guy who I am. Just to have the confidence to talk to counselors, because I've never really opened up to anyone about anything until I got a counselor. So I feel like everybody should have a counselor to talk to. At first it was hard. It felt kind of weird. Just I didn't really know this person. What can they do for me? And then after a while, you start loosening it up and just getting comfortable with your counselor and just start building a bond outside of just counseling. I mean, I know my counselor came to basketball games. She knew I was a big Alabama fan, Alabama football fan, so she was always asking me about Alabama football. So it's not all about what happens on the court. I think it's kind of a life experience.
What I hear, you like your Uncrustables.
Sure.
So I just want to know, where does that come from in your palate? Food choices.
It kind of started when I got to college. It was kind of the only snack I seen in the little pantry area that looked pretty good. So why not take an Uncrustable without the crust for sure? The Ritz part on it, you take that off before you eat it. So I call it the Uncrustable without the crust.
So for you, was it just one of those meals that get you by, or?
It's kind of like one of the snacks after a meal, just to kind of keep my body weight up.
Is it your go-to meal? Like, is that?
I probably have one or two before a game, just to keep the energy up, not try to get tired or anything. Something just to keep my energy up. I usually take like some Gatorade chews during halftime, just to excel my energy.
Another one of your interests, I believe, is cars. Or you?
Muscle cars.
Is it just like knowing and researching about cars? Like, how in depth do you get?
Man, ever since the Hellcat Charger came out in 2015, I've just been stuck on that. I think I just done a lot of research and watched a lot of videos about it, just to, maybe one day drive it, and I drive it now.
What's your favorite part about that car? Is that the car for you? Is that the?
My favorite part about my car is probably the stars that I put in my roof. It says B Mill, so I think that's probably a nice view to look at.
You're gonna be a rookie here coming up. Summer League's right around the corner. What's the accomplishment? What's the accolade that you want to get?
I think my biggest goal is not just to make it to the league, it's just to build my own career in the league. So probably 10 plus years in the league.